Yes, hello guys, welcome back. We give Monday the right to exist. It's Monday evening, it's Monday Racing League time. Yeah, last week we've been in Texas, United States, to Austin, had an amazing win from Champ Mute, the returning champion from Season 4. This week we're going for a sprint race to Italy, to Imola. Now let's see the track figures. We have 11 laps in the sprint, 32 laps in the main race, 19 corners, 9 to the right, 10 to the left, track length 4.9 kilometers, total race distance 211 kilometers. Current Emerald track record from Aroble out of Season 7 is a 1:14.861. Now let's have a look to the driver standings. We see Myth leading with 235 points, a massive 109 points gap to Yo-Yo on P2. On P3 we have Gara with 112 points, on P4 Zsolti, on P5 Tomasito, P6 GDA, the first Merc driver, on P7 his teammate Wolfreen, on P8 we have Frank Tank, P9 Spaghet, P10 Samuku. Now let's also have a look to the team standings. Also here V-Carb is leading with 342 points, a 112 point gap to P2, Ferrari with 230 points. On P3 we have Red Bull, same points as Mercedes on P4 with 148 points. On P5 we have McLaren, on P6 Williams, on P7 Aston Martin, on P8 we have Alpine, P9 Haas, and on P10 we have Kick Sauber. Now let's go for the serious stuff. As always, let's go for qualifying. So guys, we are back for racing, this time out here in Imola. Let's go for the first hot lap from the Italian driver Gianbartolomeo. It's Nelson. Welcome back again to the stream here. And by the way, you forgot some beer. Cheers, man. At the final turn for Gianbartolomeo down to the finish line, he jumps up to P101.15.490 currently. Let's go to... no, K-Bank just crossed the line. Let's have a look to Wolfreen. Yeah, Monday is done. Not finally, but we're still racing here in Imola. I don't know what you mean. Working day is done. Now to the funny stuff, to the serious stuff, to the Monday Racing League. Wolfreen, today's host, jumps up to P3. Above Frank Tank, green sector 1, purple sector 2. Frank Tank had some crazy good races last time out. Always a little bit unlucky with the strategy, etc, etc. And of course time penalties here, a big point in Imola. The time penalty stuff. Car invalidated, otherwise he had a crazy time on the board, I saw. Now let's go to the Ferrari guy, Champ Mute. Mute is back, as you know, from last week's race in Kota. A former teammate from Season 4. We don't have a real image from Mute for time being. Here's some statistics. So he's a new driver, more or less. 24 races here in the MondayRacingLeague. And he won 14 races. 21 races in the top 3. Average position 1.4. These are statistics. Crazy driver, crazy. Let's keep fingers crossed to see again a good result today for him. The battle with the front runners in the MondayRacingLeague. Champion to P1, a 1:14.855. Let's have a look to Spaghet, just invalidated. What about Wolfreen? With full battery, I think he's going in. Rank tank invalidated. Gian Bartolomeo, the next one. Well, telemetry should work here. Now you see. Yeah, you see the telemetry from Gian Bartolomeo. It is working, yeah. Now let's go to Spaghet. At least the telemetry is working in the qualifying. Tomasito goes to P1, so we have 2 Ferraris in Italy on P1 and P2. I think Yo-Yo would would be happy. Yeah, Yo-Yo is on a skiing vacation. This time not in Switzerland like Spaghet did last time out during Christmas and New Year. Spaghet is going for next round. Now starting his hot lap. Time clocking now. And we haven't seen Berra for time being, and Myth either. He's both drivers are sitting in the pits currently. Looks like they do a one-shot qualifying here. 3 minutes left in the sprint qualifying. Now the Rivazza corners. What can he achieve? 24.3 first sector, 25.8 second sector, and he jumps up to P3, 1:15.299. Picard invalidated again. Oh, was a close one. And Frank Tank disqualified for blocking in the pit lane. Okay. Then currently on the outlap. Let's go to Judas. Just need to do a favor for Vera. Let's see if it's working or not. I just paused the game quickly because every time I click out, where is Vera? Vera. So Vera is now in the Red Bull channel. Just once more, sorry for that. And now to the serious stuff. We have only 30 seconds left in the qualifying. So everybody's starting the hot lap now or finishing the hot lap. So Tomasito still on the out lap. K-Bank jumps up to P2. Now let's go to the end of to the end of the line here. We are on position 13. The Muffin Man, the first one to cross the finish line with the final attempt here to set a valid lap time. Well, lap time to 9, Ciabatta Romeo, the next one stays on P6, then we have Mute, jumps up to P1, who else? Better go straight into the pits, and yeah, Tomasito invalidated. We're gonna have one driver, no, also invalidated. What about Myth? Also invalidated, so all drivers have invalidated. We see some donuts here from the Italian driver heating up his tires. So Mute is back again. Close one for the Ferrari crew, a 1:14.310 is the current pole time here for the sprint race. Little kids are playing right now. Yeah. Sorry for clicking around here. What was needed? I needed to bring down Vera to the Red Bull channel. He don't like to click out the game. This maybe is causing some problems. That's why he asked me. So he's currently alone in the Red Bull channel. Maybe no other request from any other driver to put them down to the team channel. But yeah, it is as it is. Let's have a look. Yeah. Sorry, I'm typing around, etc., etc. And of course, you need some sound as always. A little bit of clicking session at the moment. And I also put a Robler down to the Red Bull channel. Here they are. I just grabbed them. It's such a shitty Oh god, too many things at the moment. It's such a shitty game. If you click out the game, it is pausing the game. You see the pause screen. So what do we want to see? Yeah, let's have a look to the tire choices. Of course, everybody on the medium tires. Nothing else we need to see. By the way, I do have a new internet provider. Hopefully it's still okay with the quality. Just let me know if you see some glitches or something. So you have any predictions for the sprint race win? Do we see P1 and P2 for the Ferrari crew? Yes or no? Also Myth is there on P1, P10 of course, and Beta on P12. And Rips is still driving. I heard that he is going for a longer vacation to Asia, I think Japan. A nice result for K-Bang here. Let's go to him for the start to have a good view for the Ferraris in front. So we have 3 Ferrari powered engine cars in front. Heroes enabled, wow, okay. Buggy game. Good start from Mute. Time being, now Tomasito is closing the door for K-Bang, but K-Bang goes the inside move, little touch there, but nothing serious happened. Spaghet, reigning champion from season 7, and now also Gianbartolomeo is overtaking K-Bang, and a Robles, so not a start for K-Bang. What is happening with him? I'm a little bit surprised to be, or to have such strong starters around him. Still fighting with a Roble. And the next one behind K-Bang is Wolfreen. So the drivers are very careful with the track limits here in Imola. It's very buggy. So you need to stay on the grey part of the track. That was for sure a warning for the Haas driver. And as you can see, Tomasito can go the pace from Mute. Looks like Spaghet is also having a nice race for this time. As everybody knows, Spaghet had horrible races in this season so far. And an overtake attempt from Tomasito. Fighting. Aye. No good, no good. What was that? Ferrari crew. Ferrari strategy? Question marks. Do you see any damage on the car from Mute? Not for time being. Everything okay, but we see damage on the car from Bera, currently driving on position 11 and 3 seconds already. We're in lap number 2. And also 3 seconds for Ripster. Also Muffin Man and Picard have damage to the car. Muffin Man FO damage, whatever FO is. So it's not wing damage. I think it's floor damage and Picard as well. And side pot damage for Picard, driving on 14 and 3 seconds for Spaghet. Now, keep focused, let's go for the stuff for the podiums. We have Gianbartolomeo currently driving a position 2. Would be a nice one to have him at least on the sprint race on the podium. To have a good feeling for the main race. We also get a 3 second. Corner cutting. Ah, yeah. That was a roller going off track, rally style. Tomasito with the fastest lap of 1:16.254. And Gianbartolomeo overtook him. Of course with the help of DRS. And Spaghet is fighting to keep his car on track. Spaghet can go the pace, we know it. He can go the pace of front runners. Let's sit into the cockpit to see how close it is. Again, so close driving from these drivers here. So now the time penalties are coming. Something happened with K-Bang. But no damage to the front wing from Spaghet. And guys, we have an Italian driver leading the Grand Prix here in Imola. We just need to survive 6 more laps, and you see the flashing red light at the end of, or the back of the Ferrari. So no battery power. Whoa! Whoa. What's that? No. Was Tomasito. And we have a, for time being, Myth, P2, Italian driver, P3, again Italian driver, Gianbartolomeo. But currently leading is, a guy from Cyprus, living in the, not the United States, United Kingdom. Sorry, Andreas. And Myth is closing the gap, and Ripster is DNFing. Oi. We have front wing damage for Spaghet as well for Gianbartolomeo. What are they doing? Looks like an open lobby race at the moment. Wow! What the fuck? And Champ Newt is back to the rumble. Champ Newt currently driving position 4 with his Ferrari. And Myth, the battle we saw last week, last Monday. Myth versus Newt. The M&Ms. Traction loss for Myth, having a good time out there. Wow. Crazy close driving, crazy. Through Acqua Minerale. And Gianbartolomeo is leading the Grand Prix. He's one of the drivers with front wing damage. That's Gianbartolomeo, Spaghet in the top group. Whoa! Crazy. That's open lobby style, guys. Relax. Take a beer or a J or something else. Und Bachblütentinktur. And Gian Bartolomeo's ball back to P4. I'm very excited for the main race. Of course, the sprint race is always a little bit, yeah, let's try out what we can achieve. And yeah, Myth is dictating the pace. Frank Tank went off track there. Again, rally style from the travel from the United Kingdom. English. And Myth, Mute went off track. Spaghet has already 6-second time penalty, so it's for time being it's a battle between Myth, Champ Mute and Wolfreen, and Pera is collecting the time penalties. Yeah. Another 3 seconds for Spaghet. And the 3 seconds for Myth. Mute is overtaking Spaghet. Whoa. And Mute is back on P1. Spaghet, McLaren a little bit closer, and we have again a beautiful helicopter camera. Ah, nice. And if it stays like this, we have a P2 for Wolfreen. His first podium. No, the second podium. Yeah, the podium in season, what was it, 7? I think in the last race there. Let's go to Wolfreen. Is getting overtaken by Tomasito, the second Ferrari. But there will be some big discussions in the Ferrari box. Tomasito and Mute. Why is the helicopter camera shaking here and later on not? No, it's fine. Let's have a look through the Haas driver who tries to overtake the 2 Red Bulls. And Myth is pushing of course because he has a 3-second time penalty. Mute has no time penalty, only 1 warning on his board at the moment. And Spaghet is already on 11 warnings, 1 more and he gets another 3-second time penalty, and K-Bang is DNFing. Gian Bartolomeo sadly with a heavy damage front wing, currently driving on position 9 and gets another 3 seconds. Hopefully in the main race we have a more what do you say in English? Civilization. You know what I mean? Civilisiert. It's not so open lobby style, hopefully. And if we see here already in the sprint race, 12 seconds penalty. We're gonna have many penalties in the main race. And Champ Mute has been falling back to position 3. But still ahead of everybody with no time penalty. He gets another warning now. So Champ Mute is driving with 2 warnings for time being. And now enabling the DRS and maybe overtaking Spaghet. He stays behind Spaghet for this last lap here in the sprint race. Let's have a look to Myth. Dive bomb from Spaghet. And he is he going? Little boys are playing. Well, they are taller than me, but anyway. Wow. So we have Champ Mute on P1, Wolfreen on P2, Myth on P3, Tomasito on 4, 5, Spaghet 6, Frank Tank. Let's see what happened with the other guys here. On 7 we have Judas. No, Champ Bartolome on 8, Judas on 9, Berra, Roble on 11. The car still driving with 6 seconds, so ending up on position 12 because the 6 seconds, and then we have on P11 the Muffin Man. Well, it was a little bit of a freak show in my POV. See the Discord chat, Myth is writing GG Spaghet, this is how racing should be. Spaghet is replying with Bellissimo. Yeah, let's go for the stuff here. Many track limits. Yeah. And I need to track the guys, Red Bull guys, back to the meeting point. As they requested. I just wrote something, freak show, keep calm in the main race. Hopefully we have a better main race. We are already in the qualifying. So let's go for telemetry data enabled and full track map. We have what? Danny Ricciardo, okay. Left box. I'll leave you for a minute with K-Bang here. I needed. Was the reason why I needed to have a little pit stop. Doesn't let me commentate. So back without any cats. Yeah. 13.5 minutes left in the qualifying for the Grand Prix. Okay, Banks still out there, finishing his hot lap, purple sector 1, and just invalidated. Wells is on a hunt. Let's go to... let's stay with Judas. On P3 currently. Next one to cross, but invalidated is the Muffin Man. What about Picard? He's recharging the battery, so not fast at the moment, not on a fast run. Or hot lap. What about Gian Bartolomeo? He's going in for sure as well to pit. Now let's go to Beta. He's the best qualifier MBC GDA joining now. Gian Bartolomeo improves the 1:15.241 for him. Yeah, but on top of the timings, of course, in the qualifying always, is having a top spot. Judas retiring, wherever. What is Frankie doing here? Still driving with 100% of ERF, so preparing his hot lap. Many things are happening at the moment. I'm not sure what is happening. So we have only 3 drivers on track. We have Frank, Tank, Pera and Picard. And some driver insights from Beta. Now Frank Tank is pushing to Acqua Minerale. The car tried to give any slipstream to Frank Tank. Purple sector 1, green sector 2. Is he jumping to P1? No, P2. 7/10 behind, better. Tomasito invalidated his run, now going for a second run. What about Wolfreen? Two green sector times, of course, as it's his first lap time, jumps up to P7. The car invalidated. Let's have a look what K-Bang is achieving. Stays within the track limits. Also here, a tidy one. K-Bang jumps up to P4. Mute currently 2 green sector times. Close invalidation there. Is it jumping up to P1? No, P2. Now Wolfreen. Goes to P9. Just invalidated by the Muffin Man. Next one to cross the finish line is Gian Bartolomeo, currently sitting on P5. GD is going out and in, and Judas as well. Out and in, out and in. Tomasito again, invalidated, Jam mute. Going into pit, of course. But I invalidated as well. What about Spaghet? Everybody invalidating. Not Wolfreen. But 2 yellow sector times. I think he's going into pit as well. Also a Roble invalidated. So nothing to show you at the moment. Except maybe Spaghet. And Spaghet goes for a green sector 1. Aqua Minerale not invalidated for time being. 0.4 seconds behind, better in P1, a little slide there, green sector 2. 25.7 for him in sector 2. What can he achieve with that slide? Is he going directly into pit or is he driving to the finish line? He's going into pit. Now let's see. A Roble again invalidated. And Gian Bartolomeo cutting the grass. Yeah. I think I need some more beer to make me happy today. Now Wolfreen coming out. We have 4 minutes left in the qualifying, so we're gonna see some one-shot qualifying for Spaghet, Mitha, Roble, Chili and Ripster. Let's go to the off-board. As I can see, the internet connection is not that stable as before. So just for the Swiss guys, that's sunrise before I had Swisscom. But I will get soon a 30-meter long LAN cable. So also I have a good connection to the stream computer. Nice turns for Wolfreen. That was a tricky one. And we still have a P1 for Beta, a 113.9. Giant Newton P2, a 114.3. And Frank Tank, nice to see him again on top. On P3, Tomasito on 4. Roble 5, Gian Bartolomeo 6, K-Bank 7, Picard 8. Judas not driving anymore. As well, his teammate, the Muffin Man. The Haas team quitted and Wolfreen invalidated. Let's go to Ripster to finish his hot lap. Fighting his car through the last corner. Rivazza goes to the finish line on P11. So Roble is surely going for another run. He has 45 seconds left to go again. Give some space to Spaghet and I think K-Bang. Waiting for these cars to cross the finish line. Spaghet jumps up to P7, K-Bang on 5. So look to Wolfreen invalidated now. Champ mute. Green sector 1, purple sector 2. What can you achieve? Stays on P2. Rips to the next one to cross the finish line. Invalidated. Also Spaghet invalidated and better on a hunt. Green sector 1. Wow. Next one, Frank Tank. Green sector 1 Yellow sector 2. Is he improving, yes or no? He stays on P3. Spaghetti in the barrier. What about Tomasito? Purple sector 1, yellow sector 2. Jumps up to P3 and the 5 place grip penalty for Myth. Also here we have a Red Bull and a V-Carb kissing each other. Okay. Yeah, that was it for qualifying. We have Better on P1, Champ Newton P2, Tomasito on P3, Frank Tank on 4, K-Bang on 5, Roble on 6, Spaghet on 7, Gian Bartolomeo 8, Wolfreen 9, Picard 10, Judas on 11, Reapster 12, The Muffin Man on 13, Myth with a 5 place grid penalty on P14, and GDA with no valid lap time. Now let's keep fingers crossed that we have a good race. And Roble gets a 10 position grip penalty. Wow. Yeah, what shall I say, guys? Open lobby is maybe it's hard to say better to watch, but if they have fun, that's the most important thing. And we have heavy rainfall here in Imola. Yeah. Oh, the drivers are choosing their strategy. Gonna be a hell of a ride. Yeah. Oh god. So let's see. So still, again, a P1 for better. Spaghetti is going skiing. Okay. What else we need? We don't need anything. Let's quickly check the details for the tire choices. So it's full wet territory. We haven't had a full wet race since a very long time. It's gonna be even a bigger mess on this track here. Yeah. Hope you have fun. Everybody happy out there? Nobody is writing into the chat, so everybody shocked about what they see, or maybe it's because my face. I don't think so, but yeah. So keep fingers crossed that we have a good race. So we had 11 laps in the sprint race, 32 laps in the main race. If you have any wishes from which position you want to see the start, just let me know. I go for Frank Tank on position 4. In front he sees the Red Bull from Baron, P1 of course, then Champ Newt and Tomasito. 2 Ferraris, behind him K-Bang and Spaghet. Let's roll the dice. 4 lights. Out the way we go. Who has the best getaway? Frank Tank, of course. Not of course, sorry for that, but 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm used to say 3 seconds. We have a 10-second penalty for Myth. What a start, guys. What a start. Everybody needs to be a little bit careful. Do we see any damages already? I don't have any telemetry. Just quickly check that one. And I'm back with the telemetry. So we have Myth with front left wing damage. With wet conditions we will have surely some more time penalties to come. I'm not sure how many seconds the drivers need to have until they are disqualified. I think around 20 seconds or 25, 30 seconds, I don't know. Maybe we see today. We check out the game. What an overtake from Frank Tank. And Beta, of course, pushing on P1, champion behind him. Let's go to the front. To have a little view with less water spray. In these conditions, of course, P1 or leading the Grand Prix is the best option. We don't have too much spray. Let's sit into the cockpit from Champ Mute and also have a look to the weather forecast. Do we see some better weather at the end of the race? Let's have a look. It was a close one. It's getting a little bit lighter, but still a storm, so a full wet territory for 32 laps, poor guys. I was praying to have a dry race at the end of the Grand Prix. But now you see the skills of these drivers. We don't have any carnage so far, not too much carnage at the start a little bit, and now we see really the skill of the drivers, because in the wet it's very different to drive than in dry, of course. Especially with the... Whoa! Tomasito, Newt is fighting his car and fighting with the traction here in the wet. And 3 seconds already, 3.5 seconds gap between K-Bang and Tomasito, the podium positions. But K-Bang doing good out there, currently on P4. I don't know, he has some pace, but he hasn't been able to show the pace in the last races. Always a little bit unfortunate with everything. Damage, etc, track limits. Big issue for him, the track limits. Well, he's also a young driver and he will grow, of course. Let's go to GDA. We haven't seen him in the qualifying. We see him here in the spray in a group of 5 cars. The Muffin Man also fighting with the conditions out there. I was close to a track warning. Again, the beautiful helicopter camera. I don't know why the programmers don't see that it's not very good here. It's good, but before it has been a little bit too shaky. And we missed the overtake from Mute. Now P1, Tomasito P3. And we already have a 3-second time penalty for Rapester. Wow, that's more or less sliding around, that's not driving. Let's sit into the car. Oops, sorry, wrong button. From position 3. From Tomasito now Berra is overtaking Champ Mute. No heroics, Tomasito please. All good. It's a long distance race. 5 laps. In a total of 32 laps. Ay. I already have gray hairs. I don't need some more, please. Let's sit into the car from a roller. Also here, very close to it. Whoa, what we see there. Myth is overtaking a roller in the Acqua Minerale in wet conditions. Wow. He showed some driving skills. It doesn't mean that the roller don't have any driving skills, but I think Myth has very big balls. To do an overtake in Acqua Minerale, you need to have big balls. Even in dry conditions. And we're driving here full wet. Why? Where are the cars? Here they are. What is Myth doing? Myth is trying to reach a podium in this race in his home Grand Prix while he's living in Naples. But Imola is closer to Naples than Monza. Was a track limit. Why? The car fighting as well with his car. The car gets a 3 second. And Champion goes for the fastest lap of 1:27.621. It has a 3 second time penalty. Muffin Man retiring now. The very tricky conditions we see behind Picard Wolfreen. So everybody's fighting his car. Why? Oof. Let's have a look to Aroble. Pretty close behind GDA in the Acqua Minerale. Wow. Going sideways through the corner, I know this from another game. Whoa. And GDA is going for the first pit stop. As well, Gian Bartolomeo went for the first pit stop. Let's have a closer look to this battle here between Champ Newt and Pera. So Pera is already on 2 warnings. Yeah, Myth has a 2 warning as well. And the only driver, not the only, we have as well Judas without any warnings and Tomasito. So he stays on track, he's on a mission, he wanna win the race without any time penalties. If you don't have any time penalties, you get spoiled to the front. But it goes for the fastest lap of 1:27.196. We see Spaghet fighting with Frank Tank. By the way, who has any damage? We have damage on the car from mid, 50% front left damage. Also Gian Bartolomeo front right damage, 20%. This is of course massively hurting the pace here in the wet. Tomasito is overtaking Riggs just before the Acqua Minerale. And Champ New goes for the fastest lap. Now let's go back to these drivers. Yeah, the fastest lap while entering the pits. Wow. That's weird stuff. No, Pera went into the pit. So many drivers still out there. The timings aren't correct, so we have again Champ Newt in front of Myth, but 23 seconds gap to them. And Champ Newt came into the pits. Now driving on P3 behind Myth and Berra. Of course he has the fresher tires, but I don't know if this is a big gain here in the wet. Yeah, and it's a close group here between Berra and Myth, Champion Tomasito. Jojo. Prost. Well, Tony, let's see which strategy. Hard tires. Back to Inters. Okay. Let's have a quick look to the... Always a quick look, yes. Always a quick, click, yes. Yeah, sorry. Let's go back to position 3. The closest gap we have here in the field. Tomasito behind Champ Mute. Only 0.3 of a second behind Champ Mute. But Berra is... I don't want to say driving away 1.8 seconds gap. He's increasing the gap a little bit, 1.9. I'm not sure if Champ Mute is defending from Tomasito. If Tomasito can go the faster pace, Champ Mute maybe should give the space or the place to Tomasito to have a good Ferrari result here in Italy. And the first Italian driver, Bartolomeo, is retiring. As always, Jojo. Did I miss the weather forecast? Yes, I missed it. What was it? I'll press it again to see if the telemetry is working or not. We have some intermediate runners out there. Well, it says still storm, so telemetry for the weather forecast is not working. Let's have a quick look to the tire choice. We have Myth still on the wet tires, driving position 4. Picard as well on the wet tires on position 10. Also, Berra has a 3-second time penalty. And Tomasito still without any warnings. Wow, he is staying on track. It looks like Mute is getting used to the intermediates. He's closing a little bit the gap. Before it was 1.8 seconds, now 1.6 seconds. We're in lap 13 of 32. Beautiful shaky helicopter camera, I love it. Ironic stuff. Yeah, this is yeah, time penalty stuff. We had a sprint race before with a lot more time penalties than this now here. Berra goes even faster, 1:24.315. We should implement the safety car. We have a safety car. Time to pee. No. Yes, the top 3 drivers are in front of the safety car. Are they going in to change the tires? I would. 10 seconds for speeding in pit lane for Spaghet. And a drive-through for Wolfreen. What kind of funny race today. Hope you had a good day, Jojo. How has it been? Weather all good? And yeah, the golden beer, whatever. Yeah, I do have some notes about Imola. Let's check the tablet. By the way, next week we're going to Miami and Yo-Yo is surely back there. Most loved track from everybody. Well, this circuit has a capacity of 78,000 fans. Full throttle is 76%, gear changes per lap more or less 46. Low speed 95 kilometers per hour, that's in Tosa turn number 7. Top speed without DRS is 311 kilometers per hour, and safety car possibility of 50%, is virtual safety car 38%, and time loss in pit stop 23.46 seconds, to be very precise. Of course, these are from real F1 statistics, but hopefully they match as well. What was fun today, you mean? Or is next week fun? Next week is anyway fun. We miss you, Yo-Yo. I forgot to bring up the good soul from MondayRacingLeague, Somuku, also attending here as safety car boy. Yeah, you're driving better ski than Spaghet in this case. Well, Spaghet hasn't broke his arm, but you wrote messages in the Discord chat. By the way, on my dashboard it says Australian Grand Prix. Everything is confusing me. Sag es doch von Anfang an. As you can see, Yo-Yo, I do have my phone here. In the sprint race it was more or less an open lobby. I didn't know where to watch, and yeah, little boys played a little bit. Little ploys. It's a plot. So we are in lap 16 of 32. Hopefully the safety car is coming in. Let's have a quick look. To the pit stops, everybody went in twice except Picard. Spaghet went 3 times, Judas as well. And the front is more or less on the same age of tires, more or less everybody, just 1 lap gap between the tires. So let's have a exciting race for the next half and half of the race now. 16 laps to go. Spaghet and Judas are far away, as we can see on the mini-map. Well, you mean what did Bro do? You mean what Tomasito did in the sprint? I don't have the results on my head, but he had a collision with Mute. I think it was in lap 2 or even lap 1, very early stages of the sprint race. I think it was P2 and P3 and both Ferraris collided. I just read in the Discord that Myth is saying sorry to Muffin Man. At the start maybe he gave him some rear wing damage. So if somebody's today faster than the track record, I will not only buy a beer, I will buy a whiskey or something. Let's go to the onboard from teammate from Yo-Yo to Tomasito for the restart. Now it's pedal to the metal again. And Mute already showing his car in the rear mirrors of Bada's car. Easy going for an overtake in the Aqua Minerale like Myth did? Yes or no? I don't think so. And still no warnings for Tomasito. For the time being the only driver without any warnings. Is he winning today's race? If he can go the pace of Barra and Champ Mute, then he's winning. Any predictions, guys, for the win of the race here? Just write into chat. Tomasito goes fast as 1:23.256. And Pete Carr is overtaking his teammate Frankie for position 6. Both drivers have the same amount of time penalties, 9 seconds of time penalty for them. But something happened now with Frank Tank. And we see Riebster in front of Spaghet. Spaghet now overtaking Riebster. I think they want to block a little bit Myth, especially the old drivers Spaghet and Myth. They always have a bill on the board. Wow. Rewrite. No heroics, guys. No heroics. We have 22 seconds already. Time penalty for K-Bang. Looks like Spaghet and Myth can go a little bit faster than Picard. Tomasito now with the fastest, 1:23, 1:25. Are we gonna see some overtakes? Oops, 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 wrong button. Spaghet overtook as well. Myth overtook Picard. And Myth now overtook Spaghet. So we have a hell of time penalties here. Of course, also Wolfreen without any time penalties, but currently sitting on 2 warnings, and still no warnings at all for Tomasito. I think that's the Ferrari strategy. No warnings, getting close to the top drivers. One not leading, no worries. I'm gonna win the race. And 3 seconds. We saw it for Spaghet. Live on stream, Spaghet is going off track. And Meat is pushing, easy going for an overtake attempt. That's a little bit forcing another driver off track. A little touch there as well. Heavy fightings here. And we have a P1 and P2 for Ferrari. Forza Ferrari. Well, you're telling a lot. As it should be. I need to check if I showed every graphics here. Yes, I did, except this one. Team standings and driver standings will follow. Team standings, you see it's tie between Red Bull and the Mercedes crew with GDA and Wolfreen. And today I rolled the DNF, currently Para driving on position 3, but also GDA driving on position 4, and on P12 we have Wolfreen. As you know, we still got points until position 12. The main race. A little slide from Mute. And Frankie gets another 3 seconds, resulting into 15 seconds, but no. Okay. Tomasito now leading the Grand Prix. Virtual safety car. Yes, show the stuff. Show the stuff. This one. Graphics, graphics, graphics. We also have a virtual safety car boy, Zsolti. He's doing 2 jobs. Two jobs for 1 salary. And it's very impressive to see the only driver without any warnings is leading the race. What are the others doing? I don't know. Or collecting warnings and time penalties. Oops. And I still don't have any predictions who is winning the race. Ouch, 3 seconds, one more for Vera. Of course you're going for Tomasito. But looks good. 8 laps to go. And 3 seconds for Spaghet. I think I don't need to announce the time penalties anymore. Otherwise it's 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And so on. Ferrari 1 and 2 would be nice, of course. Good words, Psy Nelson. Very good words. Have you seen that slide from mute? Wow. Well, the weather forecast is not working properly. Quickly check. If it shows still storm, then it's not working. Because I'm sitting here still with Australia. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, weather forecast is not working. Sorry for that. Need to figure out. Is Tomasito still out there on the old timers? And do we see some dry tires? No. Paramute and GDA as well. Myth are going for new intermediates. Well, the display is working, but it says still thunderstorm. And K-Bang. Let's go to K-Bang. The man with the biggest balls. Really the biggest balls at the moment, but it looks more or less dry, but it's still raining. Yes, that's the result of it. Sorry for the yes, but just keep an eye on the gap between Frank Tank and K-Bang. If he comes down, then maybe we have another safety car. Yay! Who caused the safety car? Was it the K-Bang because of this ride to the wall, or... Anyway, we have another safety car. Let's see if somebody is changing the tires. I go as well for a little pit stop. We'll be right back. And I do the same stuff again. So let's check somebody using K-Bang went for soft tires and car for medium tires. So we are in lap 26. Safety car will last hopefully only one lap more. We see Picard and K-Bang very far away from the queue, so maybe the safety car is going one lap more. Yeah. And also Frank Tank went for medium tires. We have a new superstar in the league. That's Timo. I can't resist to this cat. I don't know why. It's all. So I'm getting my headphones back and yeah, be right back. So now it's more or less a 5-lap shootout. K-Bang DNF now with the soft rubber tires, and yeah, you forgot beer, Yo-Yo. But otherwise you're right. So Tomasito is still driving with 13 laps, old intermediate tires. The drivers behind Bera and Champ Mute, as well as G and the rest of the crew, except Judas, are on more or less new tires, 3 laps old. The track is getting dry. We don't see any, a little bit of rain I see, but not too much. Let's keep an eye on the Williams crew. 1.2 seconds to Wolfreen. If they catch up quickly, maybe it was a good choice to change to the medium tires. Again, a very close field, of course. Now Bera is overtaking Tomasito. What about Champion? Stays, of course, behind his teammate. A little bit fighting with the braking point, but all good so far. No damage to his car. And Tomasito has his first warning, by the way. And Bera goes for 121.300. 300. Now. Nothing spectacular into turn. It is turn 2. And Chide is doing a good job for the Merc team on P4. Why? Do we see some fights between the Ferrari boys? Yes, we saw a fight. Wow, Bera nearly lost his car. Do we see some heroics in here? Yes, we see heroics from Myth again. The most common overtaking spot from Myth is Aqua Minerale. It doesn't matter if it's wet or intermediate tire weather or whatever. So Myth is overtaking in Aqua Minerale as well. While the Ferrari boys are fighting, now we have a 1.6 second gap to P1. But Tomasito is losing a little bit. Back to P5. And gets another 3 seconds, so we have 6 seconds in total. Only 3 seconds for Mute. Currently podium is Champ Mute ahead of Myth. And then we have Tomasito, maybe yes or no, or maybe better. It's a very tight one with the time penalties. And of course Berra is now pushing. I don't think he can drive out another 3 seconds. But Champ Mute just need to stay within 3 seconds gap to Berra to win the Grand Prix. It's easier said than done. We know Berra has a good pace. And Berra is now going for a fastest lap, one after the other. Now also Myth is overtaking Champ Mute. Let's go to the off-board. Whoa. Again, little touch. A slide from Myth costs him maybe the podium. Not the podium. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. I see too many numbers. And Ripster is doing good. Of course, his 12-second time penalty hurting him at this stage. And Berra is Berra winning the Grand Prix? He massively fucked up in the sprint race and winning the main Grand Prix. We can take a was Ripster, we saw Ripster driving into the wall. For him it's a wall of champions, because Ripster is a champion. He attended so many races here in the Monday Racing League. Berra goes for another fastest lap. We are now in the last lap. GDA overtaking Mute. Champ Mute has a 3 seconds, one more 3 seconds for him. So now you can calculate, guys. So it looks like Berra winning the Grand Prix. But then we have Myth on P2, then Champ Mute. And then, yeah. Tomasito. Ay. What was that? And Myth is shaking his car, but let's go to the winner of the Imola Grand Prix. It's Berra ahead of Myth and Tomasito. On P4 we have Champ Mute. On P5 GDA. P5 Wolfreen. P6 GDA, 7 Frank Tank. We're gonna have Judas on 8. 9 for Ripster. What a race. Guys, what a race. A crazy race. Let's go to the standings, to the results. Better P1, Myth, Tomasito, Mute, Wolfreen, GTA, Frank, Tank, Judas, Ripster, the rest of the crew, K-Bang, Spaghet, Robler, Gianbartolomeo, Muffin Man, and Picard DNF'd. And now let's go for, yeah, to reach the end until it's finished. 26 seconds left. Yeah, I do reach the end. Well, it was an action-packed race. Let's hope for some rain in next week's Grand Prix in Miami, where Yo-Yo is back. Yeah, hopefully with all bones at the same place as they should be. And now let's go, as always, for the interviews. Berra, Myth, and Tomasito. Quickly change the headphone. So now let's grab the guys. Yeah, better on P1. Yeah, better back on P1.
Hello.
You had fun, right? Better?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of a meh race, but yeah, worked out in the end.
Well, it wasn't as horrible as the sprint race.
No.
A sprint race.
This is my first lucky race, but I wasn't even lucky. It was just split race from everyone, I think.
Well, we haven't had too many time penalties in the main race. We had even more time penalties in the sprint race. But better back on P1 as well. P1 for the pole position. Yeah, Better is back for next week, Miami.
Yes.
What about track limits in Miami, Better?
I don't know.
There are
it was
walls.
a long time since I did that.
There are many walls there, and I don't think
the chicane can be quite rough.
Yeah, of course. And Miami, we never know. Maybe it's also raining. I think it was the first full wet race in the MRL since 3 or 4 seasons. How was it to start on full wets?
Kind of tricky in the first laps, but I got used to it quick and could drive pretty consistently.
Why you haven't changed to the soft tires at the end of the stage? The race?
No way. No. The pit lane is too long. I'm gonna lose too much time.
Okay, so now let's go to Myth. Why you haven't changed to soft tires?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
I haven't.
It was the move. You should have done it.
You should have done it. Why not? Why not trying
it? P1.
No, I don't understand. No, there is no chance I'm boxing at the end. On this game, Inters are fast even in dry conditions, so no reason at all.
So you don't have any skills to drive on the soft tires in the wet?
Well, no.
No, nobody has in this game. I know.
Not really.
As soon as there is some wet spots on the track, you need to go at least for intermediates, right?
Also at the start it was better to go Inters, but basically in this game wets are bad and the Inters can do even the full wet conditions. They are so good. Just Inters all the way. I didn't go for Inters, but I should have. at the start.
What about
yeah.
your sprint race, Mattia?
Well, I have an interesting fight with Andreas. Very interesting.
Was it a fight or?
Yeah, fight. I mean, I don't know. Probably Hunger Games.
It was like an ego shooter or something.
I don't know if you saved the incidents in the race director, because I didn't. And yeah, I should get a penalty removed because he just went into me when you go off track like 3 or 4 times.
By the way, I had 2 warnings and got a penalty, and then when I got 5 warnings, I got another one. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, this track is not very good.
I was a little bit shocked that Berra gets also a 3 seconds time penalty. I had
this track, I hate it.
I had my story
I hate
with my cat here, and then I watched up and saw Berra has 3 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I do have the race director. Just watch later on, and
Okay.
and but send in a good POV, of course. Otherwise, you get a penalty for sending in a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah. Tomasito. Ferrari on the podium in Imola. We have an Italian driver on P2 and Ferrari on P3. Yeah. How was your race? Your ride out there?
My pace was decent, but my luck is not. And I lost because the last safety car came. I think if that doesn't came, I would win the race, but it did, so I
Yeah.
finished in P3.
In the sprint race, there has been a collision between you and your teammate today, Newt. Any words on that?
We were side by side, and I thought he backed out, and he didn't, and we crashed.
Just some words. Newt will never back out.
I realized that today.
We noticed. Oh my god, man.
He will, but he don't like to. But yeah, I hope you had fun with Newt in the front. Any plans for next week, Tomasito? Miami, beautiful Miami. Horrible track. In my POV, you like it?
No, I hate it too.
Okay.
I think it's a very stupid track.
So we're in the same club. What about Mattia? You like Miami?
It's the only track I think improved compared to last year. But I mean, it's still bad. But I have to say, it can be worse than Imola. So,
But
honestly, I don't think this track has. We shouldn't race on this track. We shouldn't race on any tracks with bad penalty, because I mean it's a mess for the stewards and so on, for the drivers as well.
I will.
I also had the stupid bug. Sorry, I also had the stupid bug with the penalties again. So yeah,
Okay.
very annoying.
So I will ask the same question again if we reach Monaco. I think is it the last race in this season, or is it not?
Probably. But Monaco is fine. I mean, you don't get many track limits apart from suspension damage.
Yeah, the Wall of Champions, which is in Canada. But I think if you survive Monaco, you're the king of the Wall of Champions. So it's round number 14. So we are going next week to Miami. Then we have a funny track in Netherlands. Then beautiful China. I love that one. I know that nobody likes that track, but I do like. What about you guys? China?
Fine.
Better?
Not in.
I don't have so many hours on it, so I can't really tell.
Tomasito, better? Tomasito, China?
I don't quite like that track. I think it's a pretty boring track.
Come on, turn 1, turn 2,
The
turn 3,
circles.
turn 4, all nice.
Circle and straight.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And the funny thing, after Monaco, we're going to the Temple of Speed, to Monza, Italy again and again a sprint race. Yeah, any predictions for next week, guys? Better next week, again a podium in Miami?
Yes, I guess.
Sure.
I hope so.
As always, and again, pole position, I think.
Of course.
Of course, what else? Mattia, next week, Miami predictions?
I'll try to have a fun race. I like this one. What can I say?
Tomasito, next week?
We will see. Hopefully, less safety cars.
And Yo-Yo is back. Well, by the way, Yo-Yo had a funny race to watch today. He had a lot
Probably.
of fun because of you guys. And
For the spectators, I think it wasn't bad. For everybody else, it was.
it was okay, except the sprint race. We need to work on the sprint race. It was, yeah, it was open lobby style, and yeah, but still more or less fun. But not the how do you say, the etiquette? Is it English? I don't know. I forget it. So thank you guys, and for driving. Have a good week, and hopefully next week again with the podium for some of you. And take care. Bye bye,
You too,
guys.
take care, man.
New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Sorry for that.
I forgot.
Take care, guys. Bye
Take
bye.
care, man.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
Yeah, that was it for today. For today's stream. Yeah, no more words needed from my side. As I said, next week we're going to Miami. Crazy track. Not many drivers are liking the track. But if the drivers don't like the track, that doesn't mean that it's a good race or a bad race, better said. So we will also have fun next week. Let's go for next week's race in 6 days and 22 hours time. Take care, guys. Happy week. Take care. Bye bye.